Welcome back to MS Tech. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Kinesis Gaming TKO Tournament 60% keyboard. Now this keyboard isn't like your typical Razer tournament keyboard or your Corsair tournament keyboard. This one is very different and in very good ways. Let's take a look at why it's different and what this has that a lot of other keyboards do not. Now let's start off. This TKO keyboard was just released recently, literally on the day of this upload. This keyboard is live and you can pick it up, and it comes in at 175 USD. And at first I was a bit like, this does seem a bit on the pricier side. But once I got my hands on it, tested it out, and really saw what it could do, it's worth it. In my opinion, it is beautiful. Now, if we take a look at what you get inside of the box when you pick this keyboard up, you get the 60% keyboard. You also get a detachable USB Type-C. You get 8 extra little switches, white and brown, 4 of each. You get a full-size spacebar as well as a stabilizer for that, a keycap and key switch puller, and 2 hyperspace switch covers, as well as a quick start guide. So you get a good amount of stuff with this keyboard. Starting off with the design of this keyboard, it is fully made out of aluminum and you can feel it. If you don't touch the keyboard for a while and you touch the aluminum, it is cold to the touch, and that's something I really like to see. There's almost no flex to it. It's built very sturdy, and overall just a sturdy build. Now if we flip the keyboard over, that's where you find a couple rubberized feet to keep the keyboard from sliding. As well, you find 4 flip out feet, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, as well as 2 smaller ones on each of them if you prefer convenience. Now the good thing about this is that you do have the option to have more of an ergonomic typing experience if you want to have them flipped out towards you so the keyboard is facing downwards. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it, but if you're someone who likes that, you do have the option. You also do have the choice with these feet to tent the keyboard, which is pretty cool. If that's something you like as well, you can definitely do that with this. The one thing I will say about the flip out feet is that there is no rubberized grip on them, but aside from that, having just the option to do all that is pretty amazing in my opinion. Now the keyboard is connected via USB Type-C, which, if I do say so myself, I love to see. And overall, the cable is just does the job. It's braided, it's nice, pretty much it. Now the keyboard as well, if you don't have any flip out feet, it is a low profile keyboard just for ergonomics as well, just to have that added customizability. Personally myself, I like to have the flip out feet on the back fully up and have it at a nice angle. For me, that's what worked. Now probably from the footage so far, you've realized that this keyboard has a bunch of RGBs, and that is true. It does have side lit RGBs, which do reflect on the ground when you're typing. As well, you do have each key switch individually lit, which is very nice to see. And when it comes to customization, you do have 9 different preset modes, which you can customize. As well, if you download the Kinesis software, you're able to customize the colors even more to your own liking. Now with that Kinesis software as well, you do have the option to program a couple keys, and one special key that this keyboard has is its hyperspace key. If you look at the spacebar, there's 3 different slots, and that's because you can customize each button in that spacebar to do whatever you want. So if you're gaming, you want to punch someone in the game, you can customize one of these buttons to do that, which I find pretty cool. And if that's not your thing, you don't float your boat with that, you can replace it with just the basic spacebar. Now this keyboard being a 60% keyboard, some people do have the issue of, I don't have a numpad, it's harder to not have the arrow keys. Kinesis took that into account. And if you see, when you click function, all the colors of the keyboard change just to indicate that you're in the function mode, and you do have the option whether it's to turn your volume up, down. You can even right click and left click just with the keyboard, which personally, I found that to be pretty amazing. You've got your arrow keys as well, and you just have a bunch of added features. Now, as for switches for this keyboard, they are Khalil box reds, but you do have the option to have box white or box brown. I'm a big fan of box red because with this keyboard as well, all the springs are lubricated, so it's just a lot more satisfying to type on compared to other red keyboards. And to give you guys a better idea of what this keyboard sounds like, here's a quick sound test. As well, this keyboard is hot swappable, so if you don't like the switches, you can switch them out for something that you personally prefer. Now, when it comes to gaming and usage of this keyboard, it's mainly targeted toward hardcore gamers, tournament gamers, someone who wants to take this on the go, be able to go wherever they go, and just have a nice mechanical keyboard. They do have a travel case as well, which I found to be really nice just for that premium edition, just to make sure that the keyboard is really worth every single dollar that you spend. But when it came to gaming experience, of course, I'm not a pro gamer by any means. I just game casually here and there with my friends, and I had no issues. Typing on this keyboard was a delight. The box red switches are, I don't know why, but they feel a lot better than regular red switches that I've used in the past. But it's not too loud, it's not too quiet. You still do have the little tactile feeling, and overall, it's a delight to type on. So as someone who games every now and then and who types a lot, this keyboard is really nice. It's compact. It still has all the functionality of a full-size keyboard. You do have the access to your arrow keys, right click, left click, and all the numbers. So that part's really cool in my opinion. Now overall, for $175 US, I think this is a really fair price because not only is the design very well made, you have a lot of added features that other keyboards don't have. You have the option to customize your RGBs. As well, it's small and you can take it around wherever you want. As well, it does have the ergonomic benefits of the feet, so you can flip it up to however you like. So overall, this is a banger of a keyboard. Also, a quick thank you to Kinesis Gaming for sending us out this keyboard. It was really a delight to test it out, try it out, and give you guys our honest opinion about what we think. With that being said, if you stuck around till the end of the video, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. And if you want to pick up one of these keyboards as well, the link to that is in the description below. This has been MS Tech, and as always, stay classy.